It's not pulling on my head, so that's what I'm not understanding. I'll try seeing. Um, um, okay, let's see. Yeah, actually looking for something. Oh, my. It's my phone trigger. Actually, I was trying to see something. Let's see something. Check something. I need to get my supplement music now. We're gonna start off with yeah, title. Gonna see what's happening now. Currently, this is Latino sugar, meaning whatever comes out, that's what I'm going to translate to you. Whatever I get, that's what I'm going to translate. We're not going to sugarcoat nothing here. So if you are sensitive, please just keep scrolling if I pop up on your feed, okay? I'm going to give it to your heart and this how it comes out. Okay, no sugarcoating, nothing. Yes, yes, yes. Show me what you have for all 13 signs. Okay, all 13 signs, sun, moon, rising, north and south node, all planet placement, okay? Whatever sign you are, we're reading for all planet placement, okay? Whatever your sign is, all 13 sidereal signs, what do you have from essence here? All 13 signs. If you don't have blinds like curtains in your window, be very careful. Someone is looking at you when you're not expecting it, okay? If you are a parent that works and you have no curtains hanging up in your house, wherever you live, condo, apartment, bedroom, okay, you have a small child that you live at home, okay, while you're working, and you need to get some blinds, okay, because someone is watching your child, okay? Someone is looking through that window at your child, okay? Queen of Pentacles here upside down and the Four of Wands upside down. Yes. You don't have no one really to support you. You're doing what you have to do. You have to work, okay? Your child has to be at the house, you know. You could be a newly single parent because you and your spouse separated. Okay. Some of you could be suffering memory loss as well, is what I'm seeing here. You should go and get that looked at the doctor. Oh, you've got the Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah, so you're having a hard time with finances right now. Heavy on the finances. A lot of Pentacle here is what I'm seeing here. So, yes, there's been a lot of you're having to get a second or third job because just to make ends meet, okay? For those that are newly single parents, okay? Your spouse left. I feel like you want to know the person that the spouse left you for. You want to know who this person is that they left you for. But the thing is, you probably should just move on. Why do you want to know who this person left you for? Because you suspected that this person was somebody in your family, okay, a cousin, like a third or fourth cousin, a second cousin, okay. You had suspicion that your person, your spouse, your wife, your husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, however, whatever title they hold in your life, okay, you feel like you had suspicion throughout your marriage, or throughout your relationship that this person's been, you know, having fun with a family member in your family. Let's see. Is this the person they collected suspected? Is this the family member that did their spouse, significant other leave them for their family member? Their cousin, yes or no? Upright, yes. Downright, no. Yes or no. Did they leave this person for the person they suspected? You saw a flip like that? Oh my god. You're gonna hate to hear this, but they definitely fucking your cousin. That's a double confirmation. Yes and yes. Look at that. They're both upright. The King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Actually, the Hanged Man is upside down. Your spouse know that this is wrong, but the thing is, I'm saying this. Let's say it this way first. With the King of Pentacles here, your spouse is the breadwinner. Your spouse can be the one that makes all the money. They have a good job. Okay, that they could be the CEO of their business, have a good business running for themselves. I'm seeing construction business. Okay, a truck driving trucks, long distance business, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Very mature, very successful, very much financially stable, okay? So in this they are high status in their business, the King of Pentacles here. So they can be the CEO of the company, okay? Yeah, this person is very high status in the company and they have a lot of power. So they're the ones that can run the shots. They call the shots, okay? And your breadwinner left you for your family member, your cousin. That's what I'm seeing here, and that's crazy. So if you were suspecting your spouse messing with your cousin or someone in your family member in your family, okay? Yes, it's true. And that is the person they ran off with, if you don't know yet. But your God is telling you that they left. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Yes, Three of Cups is here. Yeah, they're having a good time here. That's crazy. That is messed up, bro. Let's get out of that energy, okay? To answer your question, yes, it is your family member. Show me more from my touching signs. What else should they not? Self-care Sunday. Prioritizing rest, recharge emotionally, pampering yourself. Me time matters. So you got self-care here. Like, you need to pay attention to yourself, okay? You need to take your focus, do a little pampering for yourself, okay? To take your focus off of what happened because it's like this is devastating to you. You're in your feelings right now and you're very stressed right now, but you need to reset here with self-care, okay? You need to get more sleep. You're probably not getting more sleep, do the things that you used to do. Inner child is here. So you need to do the things that make you happy. Like you need to sit down and think about what makes you happy. What makes you happy? What is it that puts a smile on your face? Okay. Because everything is not about money. Okay. You don't have to have money for everything. Okay. You need to ask yourself what it is that make you happy. Me, it makes me happy. I like singing. I like walking, going on like hiking trails. Okay. I like riding horses. I like to eat. I like swimming, working out. Um, yeah, it's just, making things, being creative because I like using my hands to create things. So whatever it is that you like doing, you need to do those things because this is the only thing that's going to pull you out of this hate space that you got yourself in, this what just happened, this breakup, this pre-divorce trauma you're going through right now. Your person put themselves back and when they put themselves back, they put their support all their money back because they want to be with your cousin or whoever that is in your family. You have hopeless romance here. So believing in fairy tales, idolizing love, constantly waiting, forever dreaming. This is telling me that eventually this is going to happen between you and your person because you knew from the start that your person showed you these signs from the start of the relationship that they want you forever. But you were so blinded by the gaslighting that you didn't see it into the glasses for love. Now you're realizing like, gosh, you know, your ancestors are showing you bits and pictures of when you first got with this person a few years ago, how they used to treat you, how they used to talk to you, how they wasn't really there for you, how they used to come back hours nights when you guys moved together before you got married. So it's like you seen the signs in this person, you seen the red flags in this person, but for some reason you didn't listen. So now you have to do the work now. You see that you have shadow work here, okay? So it says facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections, meet your darker self. So a shadow work coming out here, you have to face your shadows now. It's time to correct your bad habits, your bad patterns. Okay, it's time to fine tune your life. You understand? And that's what shadow work is here. Hopeless romantic. You already knew this is going to happen. You knew that this person wasn't really for you. Okay. I love when these spirits they confirm. Look at that, no filter. Your person talks crazy to you, okay? They call you every 9 minute book to put you down. Some of you can be overweight. You could stress eat. When you're stressing out, you eat a lot, okay? You like to eat. Um Ice cream. I'm seeing ice cream stuff in your face late at night because your person didn't come home at night, okay? And you are stuffing your face at night eating, okay? Your person calls you all kind of fat pigs and cows and you disgust them. You understand? But you they did this from the start, from the beginning of the relationship, and you chose to stay. You are bounce back because you're gonna bounce back. You're gonna bounce back from this. Some of you're gonna miss and not somebody else. Okay, you're gonna miss somebody else when you're not trying to meet them because coffee season is here and you have friends on. So you're gonna meet somebody else. It's gonna be somebody that comes in as a friend, a helping hand to assist you. Maybe hook you up with a job or something. They're gonna come in as a friend, and this friend that's coming in, this is gonna be your person. Look at that. Coffee season here. The person that's coming in is going to be your person. Because also what I'm seeing here with shadow work as well, is like this situation where your spouse was is part of your journey, was and is part of your journey because this person is triggering you to face yourself because me versus me is here really now. Me versus me is here. So it's you against you. You're the only person that can do this work. Nobody can do the shadow work for you. You're the only person that can do this work to complete this level on your journey because it's levels to this. It's levels on this journey, okay? So yes, this the only thing that was going to wake you up. Look at that, wake up call. The universe is using your spouse because you love this person more than you love yourself. You loving your spouse so much that they had to use this person as your karmic lesson, okay? If you believe in karmic lessons or if you just believe in lessons, period, okay? The universe is using your person to wake you up here, because they know where your attention went. They know that you gave this person your all, your attention, you put this person before your own self. You understand? Okay, so this alarmed you, this shook you up, this is the tower card, okay? This ripped the rug from the bottom of your feet. That's what I'm seeing here. People are talking, payback, consequences returning, karma cycle, what goes around, time to settle accounts. We just was talking about karma. I don't know if you believe in karma or not. I don't believe in karma, but I believe in whatever you believe in, that's what happens. You understand? So I know believe in karma, okay? Yes, this tea is so hard right here. It's so hard. You want to get this person back for what they done because you're feeling as if, how dare they mess with your cousin, how dare they mess with your I'm hearing sister. For some of you, it can be your sister that they're messing with, or it can be your brother. You know what I mean? That is crazy. You feel like you have to get paid back right now. The universe wants you to focus on yourself. They don't want you to focus on payback right now because they're going to pay this person back. You don't have to worry about doing anything. The universe will take care of this person because this is divinely guided. Okay, this was meant to happen. This was designed to happen so you can wake up and elevate spiritually, mentally, and physically. Okay, so that you stop choosing the same patterns and staying in the same cycle in your life. You understand? That's what I'm seeing here. Yes, yes, yes. Let's post some more. What's my other deck? Mm, yeah, let's use this one. I can't help but notice this card is a match. Swipe right, online dating, instant attraction, digital romance, match found. Some of you are going to go on a dating site to find love because you don't have time to date in real life. You're working so hard that you don't have time to meet people naturally, like going to dinner, bars, lunch, whatever. Okay, so you're going to go on some dating sites because you feel like you have to give this person back. Some of you are eager to find another love like this right now. Now that you found out that the person you left you for your person, your family, is like you got to do anything to make this person mine. It's like you feel like you have to go on a dating site to pay this person back, to get someone in your house, into your bed, to make them jealous. I mean, if that's gonna make you happy, then you know I wouldn't advise you to do that. But if that's gonna make you feel good, be my case. But you don't have to do that. I would not. I would advise you from doing that. Or if you're going to do that, you have your own free will. It never works out how you plan. When you trying to do stuff out of hurt, when you're hurting yourself, you're just gonna hurt yourself more. It's not gonna go. You're not gonna feel good about it. You understand? You're gonna feel worse. Actually, you meet someone on the dating side because you want to pay your person back, not because you really want to date. Is never really going to work in your favor right now. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Show me more from my 13 signs. What's that? What is brewing for you? What should they know right now? Bank failure. Yeah. Yeah, this person took all your money. They took all the money. You guys had an account together. You guys had an account together and they took all the money out of the account and ran off pretty much. Wow. Wow. I mean, I feel your pain. I really feel your pain, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You have burning evidence. Burning evidence. So I feel like this person's burnt, pictures that you are with him, you know what I mean? Burning stuff that you guys signed together so they can, I'm hearing, falsify some documents. That is crazy. Fulfilling a fantasy, yes. Your person left because whoever your family member is in the family, they feel like that person is their fantasy person. Like they, it's, the attraction, the physical attraction, and it was definitely a bad choice. You know what I mean? They know they were wrong for doing this. They know that this wasn't the best. Like why would you? There's so many people in the world. Like why would you mess with your husband's or your wife's family? Like that's crazy. But people are weird. I'm telling you, people are so weird. That is crazy. A buggerable. Yeah. This is for your family member. Your family member is not, they're not right as well. They're just as wrong as your spouse because your cousin, whoever this person is in your family, they were going, making passes at your person, okay? They were letting your person know that they can have the green light to pursue them. You understand? So they both have their hand into this, not just your spouse, okay? Yes. Tantric sex. Yeah, they're having a lot of sex. Okay? If you was wondering, they're having a lot of sex here. Tired of drama. And you're tired of it. You're tired of all of this. Look at that. Look at her face. You're so tired of working and thinking about what your spouse is doing and doing. And it's just taking a toll on you here. Sex shop. You could be going to a sex store or going to visit a sex store, or you've been to a sex store because you're currently telling yourself you need to get some toys to please yourself because you're no longer interested in dating anybody right now. So if you didn't go to the sex store, you're going to the sex store. So what am I talking to? Okay. Because sex shop came out here. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Show me more. Show me more. Ooh, this is getting juicy, my gosh. Okay, you have betrayal. Oh my God. I love when the spirits they confirm. Okay. The spirits are confirming this. You see that? So let's see. You can see betrayal here. Yes. Your husband or your wife definitely betrayed you. And not only did your spouse betray you, your family member betrayed you as well. Because the reason why your spouse or your cousin or your family member did this is because you're the family member that I'm talking about, that I'm channeling here, they're very envious of you. They think that you look better than them. They think you have a better life. Okay. They were seeking to destroy your marriage because they were secretly envying you. And all you were doing was loving your cousin, inviting them over for dinner, doing stuff for them. And secretly, they were plotting on you this whole time, plotting to sleep with your spouse, okay? Because secretly, they envy you. Secretly, they wanted your life. You know what I mean? They were so mesmerized by how your spouse treated you. Your spouse could have been very good to you. You don't have to pay for nothing. You understand? Buying you nice things, luxury lifestyle. That was giving you the lifestyle you wanted, and your family member that you brought into your house secretly wanted your life, and they started, doing what they can, to get your spouse. And that's what's happening right now. Oh, that is crazy right there. That's crazy. Oh my God, I love when these spirits they confirm. So now you are up for a divorce. Can you see that? Oh, I need to start doing it like that. See that? So now you're going through a divorce here, watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. Yeah, your cousin is enjoying this. Oh my God. This tea is getting too hot. It's getting too hot. You see that? Your cousin, your family member, whoever they are, they're enjoying this. They're just sitting back watching your marriage fall down, and they are getting a kick out of this. It's boosting their ego, it's boosting their self-esteem because now that they feel they conquered taking your spouse from you, they're like, oh, I am better than them. It's feeding their ego because they're so jealous of you. You understand? They're so jealous and envy of you that your life crumbling down right now, is feeding their ego. You understand? It's feeding their insecurity because they're very insecure. So you have red lipstick stands here. Can you see that? Red lipstick stand. So that was your cousins, okay? On your You could have seen this on your spouse's boxers, okay? And that was definitely from your family member. Yeah, throw them both in the trash because they both not respect you. Okay. I know this is hurting you, but got you looking all like this. Okay. You gotta put yourself out of this energy here. Okay, because this is your lesson. This was not designed to hurt you. This was designed to wake you up because you stayed with your spouse for so many years, okay? And it's time to elevate now. That's why this is happening. The only way the universe is going to wake you up out of this nonsense was to have your spouse cheat on you with someone close to you. Because if it could have been someone that you didn't know, you probably would not have found out about it, or you probably would to forgiven them but because it's somebody in your family, you're like, oh no, this is blasphemy. What? My what? No, no. This is what needed to happen to snap you out of the rose-colored glasses, okay? Because you would have definitely taken this person back. Falling apart, falling into pieces. You see that? You are falling apart, falling into pieces. Yeah, this is what you needed to happen to break you because nothing else will not have broken you. This is what you needed to happen to break you, okay? This broke you down into little pieces here. Promiscuous sleeps around. A temptress free for all steals your man. Yes, your person in your family is a little hooker. They're a little sleazeball. You understand? You see that? And they wanted your man. They wanted your girl. So they did everything to pounce on him. Okay, they did everything in their power to pounce on him, and they accomplished their goal. You understand? Very promiscuous. They offered to get down on their knees. You understand? They did everything to get your man's attention, your girl's attention. Very much so. I hate that. Look at that. Look at that. Your family member hates you. They big hater of you. Always been a big hater of you. What's the other card? I cannot. Oh my god. I love when these birds they confirm. You guys saw me shuffling these cards, right? What's the other card? I'm about to show you all the cards that's from your family member. Get this. Yes, yes. They could have even done sex magic on your person, okay? I'm feeling heavy magic being done. What's the other card? Envy. Okay, look at all these cards. Look at all this. Envy. Promiscuous. Little silly spawn. Look at red lips staying on their boxes. You see that? Tantric sex, okay? Mind fucking your person to sleep them. They trick them. Buggable. They've been on your person's click or dick, okay? They've been on it. They've been following them, messaging them on social media, okay? They've been going up to wherever they work at when you're not around, you understand? Getting on their knees, okay? Look at that hater. Hater and envy and the same spread. I cannot deal with this kind of energy here. See, this is the type of people that you have to keep away from your life. You know, your cousin or whoever this person is, they just want to be you because they want your life. Look at that copycat. I love when these spirits they confirm me. You see that copycat? Excuse me. They want your life and they want your life, okay? Oh my god. I don't even have to. Total drama. They want into your life, they got your personal, and this person wanting you to go and get yourself checked out, okay? Because your family members, they be getting around, okay? Just put it that way. They be getting around. This person, your cousin, your sister, whoever this person is that I'm picking up, it could be a feminine guy, you know what I mean? So for some of you, your spouse could be on the spectrum, okay? So, oh my God. And if you didn't know that, now you know. You know what I mean? So let's put some advice from the spirits and see what the spirits are advising us. Oh my God. This is why you have to know who you're with. You have to. It's never gonna hurt you to do some ritual spells on your person, I'm telling you. If you're a root worker, sometimes you have to do some magic, okay? Because you need to do one, if you're not suspecting your person, if you don't have the gift to suspect, then you do a truth telling spell. A truth telling spell, okay, with candle magic, you understand? Use the elements that are available to you people. Don't stay too long in the blind, okay? You can't do that. What advice do you offer my all 13 signs? Excuse me. Oh God. The age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Yeah, so the universe I wanting you to know that you're needing you have like a higher level that you're supposed to be vibrating on. You see that light, you look at that, you see that there's something that you're supposed to be doing. What do you need to be doing? Let's see what you need to be doing. Let's find out what you should be doing. I'm gonna get my StarSeed cards. This one's right here. And we're gonna see what you're supposed to be doing in this life, okay? Let's see what you should be doing in this life. Show me what my collective should be doing in this lifetime. What is my collective's purpose here in this life? What is their purpose? Show me my collective purpose in this life. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you are. So you are definitely a leader. You're supposed to have people following you. Okay, you're supposed to be leading the blind. You understand? Star keeper cannot make this up. Okay, look at that. I love when the spirits they confirm. Okay, the star keeper. You see that? You're a star seed. You know that? The cosmic ancestor seed of light by staying grounded. So the universe needs you to get grounded. The universe needs you to elevate from low vibrations, being around people that are hateful and jealous. Like you need to stand in your power, learn how to control your power, your energy, your feelings, your thoughts, what comes in and what goes out of your mind. The universe is needing you to take captive of negative thoughts that creep up into your mind because you are struggling with these vibrational entities whispering into your ear, telling you these things, and then it gets you to manifest them. Your thoughts are so powerful that you have to be very mindful of what you're saying, what you're doing. And a part of you remember who you are. You have, I remember. You've done this before. The universe has brought you back here to guide the blind, to guide the spiritually asleep. Okay? But you need to be clear on guiding, being a leader, because you need to understand your leadership role on this planet. Your role is not to twist or bend anybody's arm to follow you. Okay? That's not what you're supposed to do. You are the light. Look at that. It's your light. You have a special light about you up to your aura. Okay? And that alone is going to pull people into you. A lot of people are attracted to you. Wherever you go, people are always staring at you. You understand? So understanding your leadership here is like your job is to just be yourself. Your job is to vibrate in your highest energy, okay? To be your best self every single day, okay? And that alone is going to draw people to you. The people that need to be following you, your aura is going to attract them, okay? Because you were brought to this planet to help the universe to get back into balance, to get back into harmony. Okay, your job is to help the universe balance herself again. You and your followers. You understand? And that's your purpose here on earth. You have been talking here, longing for home, belonging the original light worker. So you could feel as if you're not of this world, okay? With this kind, we can. You could feel like you're not of this planet, of this place, okay? You could feel like it's like it's something inside of you that wants to go home. Like you feel like you don't belong on this planet here. And if you're feeling like that, that's because you're a star seed, okay? And your energy is missing your galactic home, your celestial home. You understand? It's like you catch yourself just daydreaming sometimes, flashing back to seeing things that your flesh not remembering, but your inner self remembers. Okay, your inner self remembers your true home. You understand? Because this is not your true home here. Yes. You can also be a priestess as well, or a priest in the making. You're not fully there yet, but you have a lot of priestess and priest energy, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So that cousin of yours, for those that want to pay them back, or this family member that is, what, I'm just a believer of like you're supposed to know who you with, okay? It doesn't matter if you bring your man and your woman around a sleazeball, a hooker, or whatever, a promiscuous person, because you're supposed to trust your spouse. You understand? So I feel like it's both of their fault, but it's more your spouse's fault. Because I wouldn't care, like with my husband, I wouldn't care if my cousin came over or my sister came over. My sister is being a slut. My husband better to know how to behave himself and tell her where she need to go. Just like he would tell a guy that comes to me that's promiscuous, that's trying to collect my number and talk to me. The same energy he has with another man that's trying to approach me, he better have that same energy with a girl trying to be in his face, trying to be promiscuous with him. You understand? He better have that same energy. And if he doesn't, then it's a problem. You know what I mean? Even though I will be upset with the family member too, because you're disrespecting me. You know that's my husband. Like, why are you trying to do anything to me at my back? Like, if your person and your family member is that insecure, I don't care how much you love them. It's like you just have to stop hanging around them. You know what I mean? People like that, you just have to cut them off. Okay, don't let them to steal your joy like that. Oh, these guys are kind of messy. Studies upgrade, okay? I'll give you one last message. This is a good one, okay? No achievements improve social standing, lifestyle elevation next level. Once you come out of this situation, once you do what the universe is telling you to do, can you start? You're gonna have a upgrade into your life. Your whole life is going to upgrade, okay? So you're gonna make more money. You're gonna be looking good, you know. When you finally let go of this toxic nonsense, this bomb of a husband or a wife, you're gonna elevate in life. You're gonna do better. You're gonna meet better people, better friends to have around. You need to make better choices. Okay, being a person of your power, of your stature, spiritually. Okay, you have to be very mindful of who you let in your house, who you're hanging around. You understand? If you're not a slut, don't hang around sluts. Okay. If you're faithful, don't hang around people that's unfaithful. Okay. It's really that simple. I mean, but sometimes we have to learn, we have to learn how we have to go through things because pain equals growth. You know what I mean? And some of us have to learn the hard way. Like some of us have to feel pain to elevate. That's just what it is. And a lot of people sadly they have to endure pain to elevate. Even though I would like to learn from other people's mistakes, that's why it's good to have older friends that you can go and chat with, and just hear them chat about their past life. Yes, I said past life because some of them do remember their past lives. You know what I mean? But yes, I'm gonna have to figure out how to play music on here because I don't like all these silence. Like I'm a music person. Oops, how did that happen? There must be a message for you guys because the way it flew out like that. Let's see what it says. I'm sorry. Defenseless needs writing past wrongs. Oh my god, yeah. See, I was getting ready to close out this reading, but you guys need to understand that your person and your cousin, your lover, okay, and your family member, they're gonna come back saying they started because this little thing they got going on, you know, the airplane took off on the ground, but it's gonna come back emergency landing. You understand? Because it's not gonna go nowhere. This little thing they doing, running off with each other, it's not gonna go anywhere. But once it crumble and emergency land, okay, once it don't take off in the wilderness, you understand? It's gonna do an emergency landing, and they're gonna come back apologizing to you. They're gonna be like feeling so stupid. Your spouse is even gonna try to get back into your good graces by buying you gifts, spending money, paying some of your bills. Okay, of course, it's going to call you and apologize and say it was all your spouse's fault that they did this, done that. Don't get sidetracked about this nonsense. Okay, your cousin knew what they were doing, whoever the family member was. They know what they're doing. They're in a grown adult. They chose. Remember, they are very jealous of you. They're very hurtful and envious of you. So the stories that's gonna be coming soon in the future. Never mind none of those, okay? Don't give in to none of that. Stand firm on what you got going on. Stand firm on moving forward, okay? That was important for you to know. Anyway, that's what I have. Double confirmation here on StarSeed, okay? You are a perfect StarSeed. Look at that. I love when these birds they confirm you are a StarSeed. You see that? Mm-hmm. Never mind this stuff that's going on. Learn your lesson from this and keep it pushing here. Okay. Do not take this person back because if you take this person back, you're going to prolong your elevation. You're going to prolong your growth. You're going to prolong your upgrade. You see that? If you take this person back, you're going to delay this. And you don't want that, okay? Some of you could have dreamed of this happening already and taking your person back. Don't take the person back, okay? So this is your reading after. Yes.